It's Katie here. Today, I'm going to be drawing a lion. This is the lion reference. So, yeah. This is my little lion that I'm using as my reference. Every time I touch it, it like bluens. Yeah, so this is the reference. I'm just going to put it to the side. Need to hold it up. Now, I'm going to draw the line up. Yeah. I'm starting off this sketch with just a circle like I always do, even though it's not a human, just like a circle is like the basic shape for any kind of head. But now that I have it done, I'm still checking my reference. But now I'm trying to make it perfect, even though it's just like a reference. Like the lion's head isn't even like, I keep saying like a lot, but the lion's head isn't even a circle. I'm gonna have to like box out the sides and make them more straight. I have to curve certain parts and make certain parts straight, but I don't know why I'm doing. Focus back on here. Okay. So I'm gonna draw a little part down the middle. Kind of goes like here, and then it moves kind of to the side. And the line kind of comes down. But I wanna work on the head shape. So it's like this. Kind of goes out. Kind of like this, and then it comes in. And I guess like the snout is more of like a boxy shape. Yeah, it's more like this. And then if you curve. Circles like this, and there's this one part that kind of comes down, and this other part that's just straight, it's like thicker, and the dark part's on the top. Actually, you know, what I did here is for the eye, I made it a circle, and then I pointed its eye outline kind of down on both sides, so it makes it look like the eye's at a tilt, even though it isn't. And I made the eyes have slits in them. Well, the pupils are slits, even though they in real life apparently they're not. I just thought they were, because it's like that for cats, but I prefer it this way because it looks more catty, lion eye-like to me. So yeah, I'm almost done with this eye, and then I'll move on to drawing the little mane of our lion. Oh, I think these are the eyes that I end up erasing, but I'm drawing in his ears right now. Well, it was. They're not perfect half circles. They kind of have like a like a curve to them. So that's what I drew. And it kind of has like a line of fur going down at his face. I didn't do the shading yet, but I'll do that eventually a little later on. Right now I'm just drawing in its mane. And I was just drawing lines, curvy, light, darker lines, just so that it gives a furry effect. But I'm not coloring in this drawing. It's more of something that it's like a sketch, so I don't need it. And I really like how it turned out because I don't think I could color it to make it actually look as good as it did with my Ohuhu markers. But, yeah. My beautiful little lion. Yeah. Now I'm lowering his face down a little bit because I realized that it was a little too tall, so I'm making it a little bit shorter. And then I ended up erasing the whole entire top part of his mane because they didn't match up, and then, yeah. But let's just look at the little lion before it's a little shading. Little is not, no. I don't know why I keep saying little. It's just, I really like, see, I erased it, the whole entire top half of this little lion, of this lion's fur. You don't go touching lions because you think they're little, because they're going to bite your hand off. Then you're going to have to go to the hospital because you're going to have no hand. Yeah, let's get out of that little dark hole of lions. Let's just look at this lion who's not going to bite you because he's on a paper. But I'm just refining some more of the lion so it kind of makes it look more like it's kind of sticking out and then the fur's coming from that little crevice in his head or something. I don't know. When I'm trying to draw on the fur, still sorry. There. I'm still erasing his fur and keep on doing his fur again and again and again. But for me, I think the hardest part of drawing this line was his mane. I don't know what to call it. I think it's mane, but yeah. That was literally the hardest part. But yeah. Why? I think the lightest color in I'm going completely off topic from lions, but you can watch me doing this while you hear me talking about my Ohuhu markers. But the lightest color in the Ohuhu pastel set that I have, I think is Y010. So yeah, and it's primrose, and it is so light you can barely see it. It's basically white. It's just so light. It's crazy. And then I think the darkest color is like G8. That's like the darkest, least pastel color in the set. One of the greens, I think. But there's also like a really light gray that looks like the cap looks white almost. It's a grayish color. But I use that color a lot for when I want like to color. I think I use it for when I want something that's white, but I don't want to leave it white. So I color in a really, really light gray. But I'm not even halfway done with my sketchbook yet. But I filled 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pages. But I think my next, I'm hoping that my next video is actually not hoping. My next video that I'm going to be posting is where I it's an OC challenge, not like a 30-day OC challenge, but it's an OC challenge. You'll figure out what it is when you watch the video, but make sure you stay tuned for that, which is coming up in a lot of days. I don't know why I'm mentioning it now, but I'm going through my sketchbook, which only has 5 pages completed, but still, and then I just saw the drawing that I'm going to be posting. And I did make that drawing before I made this, but I'm not going in order when I post. I just post whatever drawing that I made when I want to. But now we're going on to some of the shading, which I super sped up. Actually, no, it's only 2 times the speed. But I just sped it up because I'm doing the shading. So eventually I went and I grabbed an earbud, like a cotton swab, so it would blend easier and I didn't have to use my fingers. But yeah, see, that's what I'm using. But I think the shading really added a lot to the lion. And it turned out really well in the end, so I'm really happy with it. I love drawing. I really hope that when I post this video that the comment thing works, because it hasn't been working in any of my videos, so I don't know why. Maybe it's because like the comment sections like said they were off or something, but I would say comments on and allow all comments, but it still doesn't work that way. I'm still drawing it as me. Now I'm refining his eyes. I'm just trying to make them a little bit more better because the end part of it was a little bit kind of slanted, but now I'm doing the shading around his eyes. And I'm grabbing my Q-tip and I am smudging around the lines so it's not as sharp. Sorry for the background noise. My dog's digging into the box because you said, Kipper! No. He's trying to find something to eat. He already has like 100 bones around the place. Like the dog bones that you give a dog. Kipper, if you want something to eat, here. There, just threw him his bone. Okay. But I'm just getting my pencil and I am going in with his face and trying to make it a little bit, like I'm kind of making the shape a little bit more different than it was originally because I like it better this way. So as you can tell, the shading is done on his face. I'm pretty sure it's done for now. And it's kind of around his eyes, so you can see like where like the around the eye muscles are. I don't know what they're called. But I'm just erasing it right now, and yeah, that's really it. But I have to just, the rest of his mane, I think that's what they call the lion's fur. It's a mane, right? Or because I know it's for like that for horses. Well, I don't know. But I'm just going around his jaw and I'm drawing in some fur, and now I'm going around with a darkening up the surrounding area of his jaw. And now the mane's finished because you guys don't really need to see me drawing lines, do you? But yeah, I think I'm grabbing my pencil. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, I'm sharpening it because the size 2 I mean 2, not 0.2, but the size 2 mechanical pencils, it comes with a mini sharpener that you can sharpen the lead, and they give you that. Since it's a really big piece of lead, you're gonna want to have to sharpen it, right? So that's what they give you. I'm still going with this mane though, and around it, trying to get the shape right, and going in some spots that would have more shading with a darker color, and then I'm getting my Q-tip and smudging certain areas of the lion. I think I'm going back into my iPad, like my iPad that had my reference, it like blackened, like you know when it used to keep for long and just darkens? Well, that happened, and so I was just pulling up the reference again. Okay, now I'm going in with my this is my fine liners, and I'm gonna go around the eyes, his nose, the parts that are like supposed to be like really, really dark and black, like his nose. For example, the area around their eyes. I'm going in that with my thin fine liner, so it'll kind of stand out more compared to all of the other features. But yeah, so with my lion, I'm just going around the eyes, so go around his nose. But I think that's really it. That's like the last thing I do. I just fine line his eyes and then his nose, and then really done here. But I really liked how the design turned out, and I think I mentioned it before, but the reason I did this is because I had an art class project where you're supposed to draw a lion, an animal. You're supposed to put them in a sweater, and I drew that in class, and I was like, I'm gonna draw a lion, and I really liked how it turned out. But we're not allowed to bring our projects home, and we're supposed to be doing it in class, so I couldn't show it to you. So I decided maybe I should redraw a lion like that, and I used the exact same reference photos I used in class, and it turned out really good. I think it even turned out better than I did in art class because I had more time. but yeah, I didn't want to color it in because I knew I wouldn't be able to color it in more realistically with my Ohuhu markers, so I just colored it. I didn't color it in, but I shaded it with pencil, so it's a sketch except for its nose because it's black. I don't think pencils can go that dark, can it? It's more like a metallic-y dark gray color. Yeah, I don't think you can't go black because if I compare pencil. You can't do it. So, yeah. Okay, so thank you guys so much for watching. See, this is me sharpening. I hope you enjoyed the video. This is how my little lion turned out. And I really hope that you enjoyed it. I like this process, and make sure you like, subscribe, and if the comments are working, maybe comment something. Like, you guys can make sure you put in the comment down below if you liked my drawing. Thank you guys so much for watching. See you in the next video.